So I says to her, you know, I'll use a Twinkie, and I'll play in the blood till the cops show up. It's no problem. And, oh, hi! Hey, yeah, this is Moroni Prime again with another review. This is going to be a review for Transformers Victory Multi-Force Member number 6. Tackle. That's with an O, not an Multi-Force Member number 6. No, that's not right at all. Let's try that again. Multi-Force Member number 6. Tackle. No, again, that just doesn't look quite right. Now I know I've got him somewhere. Oh wait, there it is. Yeah, there we go. Now we're in business here. Let's just hand out of the way. There is Tackle. He appears to be a truck similar in a lot of respects to Trailbreaker. You've got the pickup truck with the cap on the top. The original vintage, as I've seen in on sites like tfu.info, for instance, has the back windows here with stickers on them. But the reissue not having those, it looks more like some sort of military vehicle because the windows don't really stand out as much, and it looks like some sort of cover as opposed to a cap. But it is, so far as I can tell, a pickup truck. Kind of an awkward looking one, but kind of reminds me of Huffer in a way. If they were to ever bring these guys over to the States and release them as characters, I would like for them to, call this guy Huffer instead of Tackle. I think it'd be a nice update to the figure. Again, rectangle, brick, whatever you want to call it, doorstop, paperweight, same as the rest. Pretty generic transformation. This is the closest in design to Tacker. I don't know if that might have any bearing on the similarity in their names or not. But you pull the arms up, legs down. Now there's a subtle difference here. Is you rotate the legs. You didn't do that with Tacker, but you do it with Tackle. And then with the head, of course, you poke in one to pull the other out. There you have the head of Tackle. Pretty good Autobot colors. Kind of an orange-blue mix. Kind of reminiscent of the colors of the Ark from the cartoon, as opposed to the grays and purples of the Decepticons. Oranges and blues and reds were always good Autobot colors, and he's a prime example of that, I think. Although when I transform him, I typically like to put him like this. I don't think that that's the official way, as I remember from the instruction booklets. But I think he looks a little better like this. It gives him some sort of a foot thing. But he's not wide and flat, either like he was in this mode. Because really he's just wide and flat. Looks like he has some sort of a disorder. Plus it makes him bend forward. That's just bad to have reverse knees like that when not necessary. Combination, again, same as before. We've been over this several times already. That's your lower torso. That's your pants mode. Nothing real special or fancy. Then you flip it around. Upside down here. And there's your shirt mode. Okay, one head to be able to pull out the other. There's the combine mode for Tackle. Be Tackle Mock, Tackle Dash, Tackle Wing, or vice versa, Wing Tackle, Mock Tackle. Now he also has fists molded in. The holes are actually in the proper place for the fists this time. They're a little bit off away from the thumb, but I'm okay with it. It's better than the other was. Overall, not bad. Very solid, very sturdy, tight joints. Really, really good figure. I think I a little partial to this one too, but I'd still say Tacker's my favorite out of the 6. This is a close second though. Trying to keep it in the frame here. Sorry about that. He too has the double barrel blaster, same mold, same exact piece as the one for Tacker. Only that tackle here forms the left leg, only due to the positioning of his ports here. Otherwise, they would be interchangeable, but sadly, they are not. I mean, you could, but it just wouldn't work right. The gun attaches in the same manner as Tacker. Difference is, though, the fist holes are on the reverse here now. They're on the bottom. So he can't really hold his gun the way Tacker did. No big boomstick mode. He does have a port on the bottom, as did Tacker. I didn't cover that if I recall. Tacker's was on the other side, on the other leg. Tackle's is on this leg. And what I do with the gun, let's give you a pretty good look at it here, give some detail. This has got to be the smallest out of the guns. Oh no. Yeah, it's about the smallest out of the guns. Wings just a little bit bigger, but only by a pinch. I take it. I just put it back here. I just kind of hide it. You know, make it look like some sort of a towing mechanism or something. You know, because he's a pickup truck after all. Really, I would say probably a 6 out of 10, just like with most of the rest of them. Nothing real special here. Nice G1E goodness, to quote the great Sentinel Prime there. Not bad though. I would recommend it, just like I would the rest. I don't know if I would necessarily get this one by himself without getting any of the others. He's not as good as a standalone like Tacker is, but it's still a good figure. It was my second out of the Multiforce, Mach being my first. These guys were actually kind of hard to track down. Mach and Tackle, actually, as a pair, I bought from Big Bad Toy Store about 3 years ago. Then through a guy on the 2005 boards, I was able to find Dash, Tacker, and Wing, but for the life of me, I could not find Waver anywhere. Till about a year later, I found one of the mods, one of the admins on the 2005 boards had one for sale. Got it for $15, and that, you know, as I discussed earlier, was the reason why for a time he was my favorite, is because he helped me to complete Landcross, which is probably my favorite combiner, second to Computron. Landcross's review will be next. That's going to be a little bit of a rush job, considering I'm trying to keep these videos under 10 minutes. The weapons and accessories we've already went over in thorough detail, so I won't need to cover those anymore, nor will I need to cover the individual modes. So next time we'll get right down to business and start building us a combiner. But until then, TTFN, ta-ta for now. Woo-hoo!